$254.8 million XRP transfer. It's a lot of money. We're going to talk about what the heck this was and give you the latest and greatest news on XRP. This, of course, right at the forefront, came across this article and what we think it could be. We're also going to kind of talk about the price of XRP. We'll actually start there, take a look at the charts before we get into this big transfer. But happy to have you back on the channel. If it's your first time dropping in, welcome. Right here on the channel, we talk about everything cryptocurrency, from XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum on down. So why don't you come on down, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive right in because we got a lot to get to in this video. I don't want to waste any of your time. So check it out. We are taking a look at the price of XRP right now, and we can see here that we have just been pretty much consolidating here. Not much brewing, really, for XRP. I mean, yeah, we've been trending here. This is the 15-minute look. We'll go ahead and take a look at the one day here, and you guys can see, you know, we broke down actually to start the year in January. We broke down all the way to 50 cents, have come back up, just been consolidating. But before then, we were right at that 60-cent mark. We're still trying to get back up to 60 cents, close above it, break through it. And that's what we really need to see. We did have some news yesterday before we get to this big transfer news and all the buzz behind that. We did have some big news yesterday with a Ripple ally, and that's Flare. You guys may have heard of this or saw it. Flare jumped 20% yesterday, and it's an EVM-based layer 1 providing developers with high-integrity data. And we saw a huge spike yesterday after the news of a major partnership with Flare and Google Cloud as an infrastructure provider, acting as both a network validator and contributor to the Flare Time Series Oracle, or FTSO, over on the Flare network. We've got 100 organizations are adopting the new combined role of validator and contributor to the FTSO on Flare. So that was some big news. We saw Flare really burst yesterday upwards, and it was a great trading opportunity. If you guys didn't see this yesterday, unbelievable opportunity. This is the daily, obviously. But if we go into, let's say, the 10-minute, let's go into the 15-minute, actually. We can see here that chart's a little wonky, but basically, this momentum up indicator flashed way back yesterday. Great little opportunity to make a 20-25% move there on Flare. Again, wanted to highlight that because I thought it was interesting, and it was obviously part of the XRP ecosystem in a lot of ways. But with that being said, XRP, as we mentioned, relatively flat. Overall market's relatively flat. XRP there you can see just kind of, trending sideways here today. Same thing with Bitcoin. Relatively boring day on the charts, but this right here is not boring at all. XRP stirs buzz with a $254.8 million transfer. And we have a suspect in the case. We're going to talk about what the heck this is. So we saw some big transactional activity happen not only here, but just over the last few months. And we've had a lot of speculation about what's going on inside Ripple with some of the institutions and some of the big investors. Most recently, we saw this transfer involving 443 million XRP tokens, again, valued at nearly $255 million. It was executed between two wallets. So this transaction occurred actually earlier today, okay? Not that long ago, just hours ago here, early this afternoon. Whale Alert picked it up, and it's garnered a lot of attention here in the XRP community. And this latest transfer is on the heels of another XRP move last Sunday, involving nearly $15 billion worth of XRP. That is huge. 25.6 billion tokens, accounting for roughly 50% of XRP's total circulating supply. This transaction had previously raised questions and concerns with the cryptosphere, but Bitvavo is the suspected owner or address involved in this recent transfer of 255 million worth of XRP. The sender's address was activated a week ago, aligns with the operational patterns of Bitvavo. Additionally, the recipient's address activated today and previously unused is also speculated to be linked to Amsterdam-based exchange This connection suggests the substantial XRP transfer is just an internal operation by Bitvavo. Now, this theory gains further credence given the recent security incident at Bitfinex. Okay, and Bitfinex's CEO revealed details of this attack, highlighting the ongoing challenges exchanges face in maintaining robust security measures. But this certainly stirred up the pot for sure, and we're seeing the number of Ripple transactions that have sparked discussion that are worthy of taking a look at really ramp up. And we're getting obviously closer and closer to finding out what's going to happen this year between Ripple and the SEC. And the transfer of over 25 million XRP tokens to Bitstamp, registered as a shift of 25.5 million worth around 15 million, indicated a massive sell-off. This movement could influence the market value of XRP, prompting investors and market analysts to monitor the situation closely. A series of large-scale transfers, including this one we just talked about, underscores the fluidity and volatility inherent to the crypto market. And I don't know exactly what's going to happen with XRP in the short term, right? It's hard to kind of say. But right now, we are still looking at the focus on discerning the motivations behind these transfers, right? Now, a transfer usually isn't something to freak out on. You know, a transfer is usually for security purposes, moving from one wallet to another. Oftentimes, it's a big nothing burger just for security measures. You don't want a lot of XRP or whatever crypto it is sitting in one place too long. So we do see this oftentimes just as a security measure, right? It's when this money gets offloaded from DeFi, right, or cold storage over to a centralized exchange. This is when we start to worry. Now, we'll keep tabs on this transfer. Obviously, we don't have all the answers because it just happened this afternoon, right? But it doesn't have me super flustered about what's going on. It looks as if this is just a security move by Bitvavo, if they are indeed the person of interest here, or the business of interest in this case. And to that, you know, it's nothing too crazy in order for this to, you know, happen is pretty normal, right? It's pretty normal. Now, when we take a look back over here at the overall kind of charts here as we close out the video, you know, XRP, as we mentioned, pretty boring right now, sitting at a $31 billion market cap. Still a lot of upside potential, I think, here exists. Obviously, everything is on right now in terms of all eyes are on what's going to happen in this lawsuit. That right there is the burning question that everybody wants the answer to. And until that is fully solidified, I don't see XRP exploding anytime soon. Now, some may say, well, I disagree with you, and that's okay. I do think it's a great time to look at XRP because you have less price volatility right now, right? And you can really pick your spots. Ideally, you know, down in here back in October was a great time. Anytime below 50 cents for me is a really good entry point, in my opinion here. That's where I like to accumulate my XRP. As you can see here, it's been down there a few different times in the last year. There's September, October, in July before the big boost. We even got down to like 40 cents back in May, and we were sub 40 cents to start the year. So it is kind of frustrating in terms of, you know, not that interesting on the charts, but still always things happening. Wanted to cover this big transfer. We'll keep our eyes peeled on this, but as of right now, nothing to really get super concerned about, I would say, until we learn a little bit more about this particular transfer and see exactly what's going on with it. So we'll keep our eyes open on that. We'll also keep our eyes out for everything else related to XRP that you need to know. So make sure you guys stay locked in. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our XRP videos. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and we'll see you in the next one.